Hello and welcome. I hope you're ready to learn about my DS family. This is my original DS Jim. Despite his age, he's actually one of my newest members to the family, which is why he's in a pretty good condition. I got him from a retro shop which sells old consoles and things, refurbishes them, and resells them. And just as a bit of a heads up, all the prices I will be saying for the DSs, as how much I bought them for, are going to be in Canadian. That being said, I bought Jim here for $50. So even though Jim is refurbished, he does have a little bit of scuff marks on the top half, but I mean, you don't really notice it, it's not terrible. And to be honest, this guy's like built like a tank. He's a solid boy. So like, I don't know why I filmed this bit. I guess I just wanted to show you guys my game card. It's for Game Boys obviously, and it's the only one I have, so I thought that was pretty cool. Something else I want to point out is actually the L and R buttons work really well on this one. Alright, moving on to our next DS, we have Ned, the DS Lite. I got him for $40, including a bunch of games actually, and he was on silent auction at a thrift store close to me. Basing off the games that it came with, it definitely belonged to like a 7-year-old kid because it was rather crusty. But like, props to them because it was actually in a really good condition and I still use it all the time. There are a few marks, you can see little nicks on here, but other than that, perfect. It even still has the little cartridge cover, which is awesome. So even though the first DS I ever got was a DS Lite, this isn't the actual first one I ever got. I actually got that one when I was like 10 years old. This one I got more recently, the last year or so. Here's a quick comparison of the DS and DS Lite in case anyone wanted to see what they look like side by side. I don't know if anyone actually really needed this, but here you go. Alright, next up we have my least favorite, which is Jason, the DSi. Now don't get me wrong, he's not a bad DS whatsoever, but he is not in the greatest condition. I got him off the Facebook Marketplace for $40, which looking back on it, that is way too much for the damage this guy has. Look at all these scratch marks. When the advertisement said used good, this is not what I had in mind. But after talking with the lady for a little while, I did find out that the users were 3 and 5 years old, so what else would I expect? Here on the top you can see all the abuse this guy went through before I got him. It really sucks, but I love the color. I really wanted blue, so you know, you pay what you get for, you get what you, I don't know, I'm dyslexic. Oh, fun fact, neither the L or R work. Same goes for the volume. It is just trash, basically. It's a shell. Alright, moving right along to my favorite DS I own. This is Ruby, a 3DS. She doesn't quite fit in for two reasons. One is being the sticker I put on the wrong way, and the other is she's purple, unlike the blue and silver theme I have going with my other DSs. So unlike my other DSs, she has actually traveled a lot of different places, even a different country believe it or not, and only sustained minimal damage. She is my go-to DS when it comes to pretty much anything, and I only have to clean out the L and R once in a while to make sure they work, but other than that, she's beautiful. So I have mixed opinions on the stylus that comes with her. She has the extended version, but I found it always would rust and the little clip part would break, so that was unfortunate. Alright, if you know me, you know my opinion on this DS. This is Clifford, my 2DS, and he's something. Pretty much the biggest issue I have with him is that he doesn't close. His screen is incredibly hard to keep clean, and I don't know, I like the clamshell. I got him for $70 on the Facebook Marketplace, which to me was way too much, but honestly, that was the cheapest I could find. But something I found funny is that every 2DS that I found on the marketplace was always in pristine condition. Literally nobody used these things and just wanted to sell them. The only plus that I can really think of is the L and R. I've never had issues with them. But then you got the slide button to put him to sleep, and that just seems weird to me. Alright, then last but definitely not least, we have Clancy, my 2DS XL. This is actually the first DS I started putting stickers on, which is why we got kind of two different themes going on here. So I got him for around $160 at Best Buy because somebody had previously owned him and then returned him to the store. Okay, now you gotta hear me out. I love him, I love the big screen, but he does have an issue. These hinges are incredibly weak. Like, I'm scared all the time it's just gonna snap in half like the Titanic. Like, it is that flimsy. That being said, he's definitely a good DS. He's definitely an upgrade from the 3DS, and I do enjoy playing on him. I love the fact that he has a closed cartridge. I think that's great, but I'm not 100% on the short stylus. His camera quality is pretty good. I think it's cool it has actually 3 lenses, though I do miss it being on the top of the screen. But this works too, I guess. I love having the ZL and ZR. I think they're great, and it's more like a controller this way, having the extras. So now you've officially met all my DSs I own. And quick before I say goodbye, I have bonus content for you guys. Yay! So these are the original AR cards I got with my 3DS when I was like 13 years old, and they're all in still really good condition. Alright, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed. Please check out some of my other social medias, leave a like, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!